Pisces Leos. Welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year. I'm doing these in order of requests in the comments. Be sure to post yours up. And while you're waiting, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we'll go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look here at 2020. The second portion of this reading will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards, of your cards, with clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 sectors. So let's see what's going on with Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moons. You guys have great leadership abilities, and this is combined with creative and powerful talents that you have. You do, on the outside, you're self-assured and you're very trustworthy. Be careful. Some of you actually can bully a little bit, be a little bit of a bully, a little bit overly aggressive in regards to other people. You are capable of doing wonderful things if you're given the opportunity to do so. You have imagination. You're very charismatic. You're very strong. A few things stand in your way, though. Okay, to start off with, your Pisces side has a lot of doubt, lacks confidence, often is very reserved, and this stops you from elevating yourself to that status and that acclaim that you want to have, or that position of power or influence that you want to have. You have the way that you dress, your mannerisms usually are very imaginative, very flamboyant, very dramatic. You're a very colorful person. But you aren't an arrogant person, so you're not egotistical or anything like that. You do have quite a personality. People definitely admire you for being very warm, very candid. You have a wonderful sense of humor. This is a good combination because you aren't as shy as your fellow Pisceans are, and you aren't as dependent. I shouldn't say that either. Let's just say that you guys are independent. You usually have a purpose and know you have a purpose in life. This combination makes for an unusual person. You tend to back off when there's an opportunity to use something to your advantage, and then that's kind of your Piscean kind of coming in there. Most of your outward appearance is just a show. I mean, you might appear that you're really self-assured, that you're very confident, but you're like a fake it till you make it type of person in that regard. You're a wonderful performer. You do experience dissatisfaction and nervousness when you figure out that you can't kind of come through on these wonderful ideas and plans that you have. You need to get rid of those insecurities that you have, those internal securities that you have. Try to be a little more flexible in 2020. Sometimes you can be inflexible, and sometimes it's very, very, it's almost fanatical when it comes to your viewpoints. You tend to stick to your viewpoints very, very stubbornly. You need to try to keep your mind open. A challenge for you is to take chances, take risks, dare a little bit. Don't kind of circumvent responsibility or challenges that can give you the status that you want and the standing that you want and the achievement that you want. You're going to have to kind of head them on face to face in 2020 if you want to get anywhere. Be careful not to view things through rose-colored glasses or idealize things. This has a tendency to color your judgment, and don't shut yourself down, okay? So let's see what's going on for your 2020. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moons for the year 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages you have for their greater good will be greatly appreciated. Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moons for the year 2020. What do you see for January, February, March for Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moons? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. What do you see for Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moons? April, May, June. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. What do you see for July, August, September? Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moons. Also, keep in mind, if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Ask me a question on Instinct. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. October, November, December, please. Pisces Sun, Leo moons. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we're starting off the year. This is kind of what we were talking about. You know, it's you're having like a lack of confidence. You're having doubt. You're wondering what other people are going to think, and that's affecting how you're kind of moving forward, or what you're doing in the period of January, February, March. You need to, like I said, you kind of need to, that's what's holding you back, and that's what's going to hold you back in 2020 if you don't kind of address that. And you're going to be noticing that in January, February, and March. Okay. We move on to April, May, June. There's Seven of Swords here in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with some sort of a legal problem of some sort. Seven of Swords is sometimes associated with that. But I'm feeling like what I'm getting here is that you're going to be breaking free from your mental challenges. They could be very well what we're talking about here. You know what's holding you back. You know you're not kind of getting where you want to get to. And you're trying to free yourself from that. I mean, the swords in reverse are usually trying to free ourselves from something mentally, kind of putting that behind us. And that's what I kind of feel like. I was trying to think if there was something else. I'm not really getting that. If it comes in the clarifiers that I pull after this, then fine. And we move into July, August, September. Four swords in reverse. Okay, so, I mean, I feel like the first half, you had this, okay, I have these traits about me, this is kind of holding me back from the success that I want, and you're trying to free yourself from it, but things aren't changing. So, July, August, September, you're wondering why aren't things changing? Getting a little frustrated because maybe you're not getting to where, you had wanted to kind of be. And part of it can be you're not really... You're doing the same thing over and over again, okay? So you're going to get the same results if you continue to do so. And I'm talking in regards to your internal exploration or change, or regards to what's holding you back from where you want to be in life. And here I feel you really kind of have to take a step back, and you need to do, because the Four of Swords is in reverse is about not contemplating, not being contemplative about things. You really need to kind of like think about how you're doing things, how you're going about things, how you're kind of propelling yourself, what's going to propel yourself forward. So the method that you're using the first half of the year to address these, I don't feel like it's being effective. So I feel like at the Four of Swords is frustration that things aren't changing, and just kind of spinning your wheels on the same methods not working. I'm thinking it's going to get you to kind of break out of it. Because I see here in October, November, December, you coming out of your mind. So, and the Nine of Swords, a lot of times it's just the way that we think of things and the way we perceive them. We find out it's not a reality at all. And once we kind of get a control over that, we can start to recover. We can move on. We can kind of get to where we want to get. Make sure in October, November, December, you listen to your dreams a lot. This is really a card to me about connecting with your subconscious and having things told to you in your dreams that you can't tell yourself during your waking hours or listen to during your waking hours. And I feel like October, November, December is going to be a transformative time. I feel like you're going to come out of the person, come out of this shell or this former being of what you were. And right at the end of the year, I mean, here's the realization, here's the execution, I feel like. Here's the discovery. So the first half of the year is discovery for me. And like I said, realization that it's not working, and then the execution coming out of it. So we'll see what the clarifiers yield for you. As I said, if this resonated, consider a personal reading. My rates, my info, and email are below. Otherwise, click on the Vimeo link below. I'll be pulling clarifiers. We'll go into this deeper. Check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook or Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and/or donate in the link below. Otherwise, good luck to you in 2020. Bye.